What's up, beautiful geeks? Welcome to another iGeek Saga video, and today we're going to be reviewing this guy. This is the Puma Future 5.3. This is a takedown model of the shoes that we reviewed week after last, which is the 5.1. We're going to unbox the shoes and talk about it in detail. If you're new here, I do videos like this every single Monday. So if you want to see cool review videos like this every single Monday, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you have any comment, any question about the shoes, hit the comment box below. I'll try to answer it for you guys to the best of my ability. If you like the video, hit the thumbs up button. Enough talking, let's roll the intro clip. Let's get started. What's up, guys? Welcome back. Now let's break down the shoes and talk about it in detail. So pretty much all that comes in the box is just the two pairs of shoes and nothing else. You don't get a string bag, you don't get an extra lace, nothing like that. It's just two shoes, and that's pretty much all you get in the box. The colorway of the shoes, the colorway is very similar to the 5.1 colorway that we reviewed last week. It's pretty much blue, black, and accent of pink every here and there. You have all the upper of the shoes, which is pretty much all in blue. You have black here on the forefront of the shoes here, on the striking zone of the shoes here with a Puma cat cutout. You have the same on the back here, all black, and then you have the Puma cat cutout on the back here, which is in white. You have a Netfit cutout there, and then you have the Future cutout here. But you don't have the Future cutout in the back of the shoes like you did with the 5.1. But the colorway is pretty much straightforward, and as you move to the lacing system here, the Netfit lacing system here, you see the same thing that we saw on the 5.1, which is kind of like an accent of pink line going across the holes, or the honeycomb looking holes on the side of the shoes here, as well as on the side of the shoes here as well. So pretty much for the colorway, that's pretty much all you get for the colorway of the shoes. Now the upper of the shoes is a bit different. The upper of the shoes is a combination of a synthetic upper with a knitted sock line, and this seems like it's knitted as well. The Netfit lacing system seems like this area of the shoes right here is knitted. This area of the shoes right here is a knitted area. The sock line seems knitted, although I can't really tell because, let me take this out here. Because if we look at the 5.1, the knitted upper of the 5.1, or the knitted section of the 5.1 seems a bit different from this. This seems a bit elasticy to me. It seems like it's a lot more elasticy than it is knitted, but it is a knitted sock line. That's what Adidas said. And it looks pretty good, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna fit pretty good. So, but the majority of the upper of the shoes is just synthetic upper. So you have synthetic on the forefront here, you have synthetic going on the back here, you have synthetic pretty much going on the whole upper of the shoes. And the only time you have the knitted feature kicking in, you have the sock line here, right? The sock line here, the tongue, the sock line all here, which is kind of like a knitted section of the shoes. But the whole shoes is just synthetic upper. A huge difference between the 5.1, because the 5.1 is kind of like a whole knitted upper, and this guy is just synthetic upper. The shoes does feature the Netfit lacing system, similar to what you have on the 5.1. And again, on this one, you don't have that much option like you did in the previous version. The option is somewhat limited. You cannot go all the way down. You pretty much have somewhat of two rows to kind of arrange the lacing system to the way you want it. You have like one here on the up, and then as you move your way a little bit further down here, you have another hole there that you can rearrange the lacing system, the Netfit lacing system, to fit your style and fit the way you want it to fit on your feet. So as far as the upper go, guys, that's pretty much all you get for the upper of the shoes. You have a pretty straightforward synthetic upper with a combination of a knitted upper, like a little bit of a knitted section of the shoes, and it gives you that ability for the shoes to wrap in your feet. Now it's not going to feel as comfortable. I don't think it's going to feel as comfortable. I haven't tried it on yet, but I don't think it's going to feel as comfortable as the all knitted upper on the 5.1, but it's not bad. It has a really nice pushback to it. It's not too stiff on the upper of the shoes. It feels really well, and I think that is gonna allow it to feel a lot more good on your feet. But it's not gonna feel as good as it is as your feet will feel on the 5.1. So pretty much that's all you get for the upper of the shoes. Now let's move away to the insole. The insole is not removable. You cannot remove the insole. It's pretty much glued to the midsole of the shoes. I don't know if you guys can see it there. It's pretty much glued to the midsole of the shoes. So you can try to remove it, and maybe you can, then you ruin it. But it's pretty much glued to the insole of the shoes. I mean, to the midsole of the shoes. So it is not removable. You have the Puma cat call out in the inside there. So that's all you get for the insole of the shoes. Now, the outsole of the shoes is a TPU outsole. It's not as flexible as I would like it to be. On the forefront of the shoes, it is somewhat flexible, allows for that flexibility on the forefront. But again, as you move to the middle of the shoes, you have something of a stiffener bar here, and it's not as flexible as I would like it to be in the middle, right? But it's a TPU outsole. It's an inexpensive shoes, so you don't expect that much from inexpensive shoes. But however, it is pretty light, so I don't think the TPU outsole added a lot of weight to it. It's very light. It's very, very light. I don't want to say very, very light, but it's light enough for you to kind of feel the difference, or not feel the difference in in this case. So yes, you have a TPU outsole, you have a synthetic upper. That's pretty much all you get for the shoes. It's an inexpensive shoes. It's similar to the 5.1, but it's not really the 5.1. It gives you that look and feel. It looks exactly the same. The similarity is exactly the same as the 5.1, except the 5.1 is a knitted upper. But that's pretty much all you get for the Puma Future 5.3. Now, come next week, we're gonna compare the 5.3 with this guy. For those of you guys that are thinking about which one to get, obviously it's kind of obvious if you think about which one to get, right? If you want a lot of technology, if you want that really nice snug fit, of course you get the 5.1. If you want something that looks like the 5.1, it feels somewhat like the 5.1, then you get the 5.3 for inexpensive amount, right? For less money, and save some money in the bank, and you still kind of look good, and then you can pretend that you're playing with the 5.1. But that's pretty much all you get for the shoes, guys. If you haven't done so already, and if you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. If you want to see some cool videos like this every single Monday, make sure you hit the subscribe button. If you have any question about the shoes, make sure you hit the comment in the comment box below. And as always, oh, and don't forget to check out my social media platform. If you want to see pictures of the shoes, high quality pictures of the shoes, I'll put it in my website. Link will be in the description box below. And do not forget to follow me on all of my other social media platforms. Links will be in the description box below. If you do want to buy the shoes, link will be in the description box below. And as always, do not forget to stay geeking, guys. And I will see you guys next week where we compare this guy versus the 5.1. Don't forget to stay geeking, and peace.